and welcome to the Drivers Room Endurance Championship. This is Season 3, Round 6, Tier 1. And we are at Le Mans. So, yeah, let's go for our little quick grid walk today and get down to business. Starting off at the pole, we have Smith. I wonder if anyone's going to be able to find his nitro fuel. We have Plux the Duck, Arten Senna, Lorcas, Hit the Mac, Lionessi, Mr. Gadget, Kimaru, myself, Vulcanator, Ricey, DJ Rice, Muller, and we have Ben. Alright, let's have a good race, everyone. Good luck. Alright, we are about ready to get this show started. We are waiting for the green lights. People will now start to rev their engines. As we get on with round 6 of the Drivers Room Endurance Championship Tier 1. It looks like a very good start from Smith, a very good start from Nessie. Everyone comes through the field here cleanly. What will happen through turn 2? Oh, we have contact with Mac, and it looks like Senna. Oh, Senna and Mac has had major contact. There's damage on Racey's car as well. Ben has gotten through this unscathed, and Mac, he's gotten some damage. Smith and Plux leads the field with Nessie and Gadget and Kim and Lorcas, Wilco, Muller, DJ. I think we lost Senna. Oh, Senna's been into the wall. Let's take a look at what happened from Senna's perspective here. Oh, his car just slides with the damage he already had on his left rear. Going back to the field with Smith Plux. This is going to be a slipstream race and a rev limiter race. These cars aren't really suited for this track in my eyes. But they sure do look good though. Just love the wide body stuff. May not be my favorite class to drive, but yeah, I do love these cars. And Kim's looking for a move in the back on Lorcas. Oh, and we have Wilco chasing in the back. That Skyline is a bit faster than the Lexus, it seems. And Wilco gets ahead of Kim. Kim loses a position down to Wilco and Lorcas. Gadget has no damage on his car. So, good race for him so far. Team Sigma going awesome. Oh, and we have Wilco. He has a little bit of damage on his rear. Let's hope it doesn't slow him down too much. We have Muller right behind with some damage to his right front. Very chaotic first lap. Ben is still damage free. Mac has some damage to his front aero and right front. Ricey there. And we have Senna in the back. He's really not keeping up at all. But there's only so much you can do when your car is crippled. And we have Kim. He's gotten ahead of Wilco. I think Wilco is struggling with that tire being damaged. So good race so far from Kim at least. They're all bunched up. Let's see what is going on with Plux and Smith. Smith is just tapping into that nitro fuel of his and just leaving everyone in the dust. Is anyone going to be able to defeat this nitro fuel obsessed little bastard? I guess time will tell. We have Plux in second. Plux, of course, one of the fastest drivers we have in the Drivers' Room Endurance Championship. Multiple champion. Multiple times champion. Can't even speak today. Lanesi is trying hard in the back. Looks like he's struggling a little bit. But I do love that older Skyline. We have Mr. Gadget, Uncle Gadget, or Bernie, as we like to call him a few times. This is my first endurance race I am commenting on since I think it was Suzuka GR4 last year. Just haven't had the full interest, but since we need to catch up for some videos, I have decided to help, and Lorcas gets himself a little half-second penalty with Kim going up on the left side. He has passed already. Wow. Lorcas has some damage for his troubles as well. He started off on the racing mediums. Ballsy move. I don't think this track actually eats too much tires, but it is a race of slipstreaming. So we have Lorcas and Wilco trying to chase down the Norwegian stallion, or King Kim, as I'm called. I will say this, it's a little biased, but I do love my own livery. I do. Not gonna say it's the best in the DREC Championship, but it is up there. We have Wilco. I think he will try to go for a move on Lorcas into this corner. I have no idea what the corners are called, so excuse me. Goes on the inside, manages to break down the car, and gets ahead of Lorcas. No problem. Beautiful move from Wilco. Wilco, as we all know, has struggled a little bit this season, or this year. But let's hope his mojo gets back. And we have Ben and Muller fighting for 8th. Will Ben be able to pass Muller on the outside? No, he's too far back. I do love deliveries of these two, though. Muller's just a champ in livery making. We have Ricey. I don't think he likes the GR2 cars too much. I seem to remember he being a little bit slower in the GR2 class. But we all have our strengths and weaknesses, of course. And we have Mac in 11th after he's pitted for some repair damage. Senna in 12th. Let's hope he can catch up a little bit. We have Lorcas trying to hold off Muller, and we all know how difficult that is. Muller is, of course, extremely fast, very consistent. And I think Ben is trying to go for a move, but these cars are evenly matched in speed, difficult to overtake on the straight. Oh, I think actually Ben managed to snag 7th from Muller. Yeah, he did. Just totally fooled Muller there. Awesome move to see. I think Ben will be able to hold Lorcas off at least. I think, yeah, Lorcas has damage, of course, and he'll struggle with that. Very difficult to shake the penalties on Le Mans. But what can you do with Gran Turismo's ever never-ending broken penalty system. There we have Ricey, got some aero damage in the back. Mac is passing through his second chicane on the Mulsanne straight. And Senna is passing his first. We have Plux and Smith fighting together. Oh, and Smith just, wow. Shoddy camera work, but yeah, Smith is ahead. I think Smith got a better exit out of that corner. And he just scared the living daylights out of Plux, I would guess. Oh, he's going deep into the Porsche curves. I think this, oh, wow. Get some damage for his troubles. I think we've lost Nessie. Yeah, and we've lost Nessie on the track. Oh, and Smith going deep again. His damage is not helping him at the moment. I think Plux will be able to run away with this. Smith goes in to fix his car. He was very unlucky with that little punt crash in the Porsche curves. Could make it easy for Gadget to get up to second if, yeah, we have Smith there. And we have Kim. Will Gadget and Kim come out before Smith does? No, there we have Smith. Looks like Gadget got ahead. Kim is trying to catch up. Tires are looking good, actually. Gadget and Kim's tires are, yeah, they're well, Kim has a little bit more worn tires. As we all know, Gadget has become a master this year of taking care of his tires. He is the master of tire wear in DREC. You'll have to watch out from Smith though. Smith is coming up. That little 06 or 08 GTR is a bit faster than the Lexus. There we have Wilco still staying out on his broken rear axle, but I guess it doesn't bother him that much. We have Ben, Muller, and Lorcas. Lorcas is just not being able to keep up with Ben and Muller. I think his aero damage and front axle is preventing him from, you know, performing at his best. There we have Ben, of course. Are you ready, Ben? No. There we have Ricey, still staying out. And we have Mac. Very unlucky for Mac and Senna to have that crash in the first lap. And we have Plux. Wow, the rear tires seems to go fast on the NSX. Rear wheel, rear engined or mid-engine car. Most of the weight in the back. We have Smith. He's gotten ahead of Gadget. Not a big surprise considering Gadget still hasn't pitted. There we have Kim. Starting on lap 5, Gadget is still in third. And oh, Gadget goes deep. Oh, and he misses the first chicane. Make it easy for Kim now to go. Oh, that looked close. If Gadget hadn't been ghosted, that puts Kim up into third. And Ben staying out on worn tires. Lorcas has yet to pit. Muller, he has been into the pits. Same with Wilco. Mac has finally caught up to the rest, but he is on worn tires. How much resistance can he, how much can he push to the other guys? Goes faster on the straight than the Lexus. DJ is still trying to catch up, or I see. And Senna is going out to the Mulsanne right now. Plux is staying out. Wow, those tires have really taken a beating. Could this be a... no, this is not going to be a one stop. It's probably going to be a 2-stop for Plux. Oh, and a little loose end from Smith. We have Kim still ahead of Gadget for the moment. Gadget is taking care of his tires and fuel. Could Gadget be going for a 1-stop? Could be possible, but you'll have to do a hell of a lot of fuel saving to do that. Looking at his tires, I think he should be good for at least 4 more laps. That puts Gadget back up into third. He still hasn't pitted. Started on his lap 6. Here we have Ben. He is going for another lap on his ever-growing worn tires. Let's hope he doesn't hold up Kim. Starting on lap 7 now. Smith is still ahead of Plux. We have Gadget coming up towards lap 7. Yeah, he's still staying out. We have Kim. He's gotten ahead of Ben, of course. Ben is going into the pits after 6 laps. Lorcas is finally fixing his damage and changing wheels. Maybe he'll change to a softer compound. Senna, he's finally got himself up into 9th, and I think we lost Mac. Yep. Mac said enough with this. Wilco's down to 10th, Senna up into 9th. Senna stays out for another lap. Oh! We have Wilco, he's dropped off quite a bit. I think he's had some problems. And it looks like Mr. Plux is gaining an advantage on Smith. Smith's car goes a little bit faster on the straight, a couple of kilometers faster, just enough to hold the monster NSX of Plux behind him. But I do love that sound of the NSX though. I wasn't a big fan of the NSX in the start, but that look has grown on me. I still prefer the older pop-off headlight NSX. And the 08 GR2 NSX is still one of the most sexy cars you can get in the world. Not much can beat that. Let's go on board with Plux for a little bit. Lux is really pushing the car. He wants to get past Smith before his next pit. Will Smith risk staying out another lap, or will he just dive into the pits? He went into the pits one lap earlier than the Plux, though, considering he had damage. Smith stays out for another lap. It could be a gamble. We have Gadget. He's still out on his first stint. Look at the fuel. Look at the tires. Everything he's had for 7 laps now. And he's still staying out for 1 more. Could he be staying out for 2 more laps? Is he going for a 1-stop? He's been driving for 25 minutes now. There we have Kim's car coming up in the back. We'll get another bit of, I can't speak today. I hope you all can forgive me. And we have Muller. He's catching up to Kim. As I said before, Muller is an extremely fast racer. Once he gets some free air and free track, he is an absolute beast behind the wheel. There's not much to say other than that. He is an absolute beast. Knows what he's doing. He knows the car. And I think he could be a real danger to Kim in the end. Still half an hour left. Here we have Ricey. He's gotten himself up in the 6th. Here we have Ben staying ahead of Lorcas. Lorcas in his arch enemy. We are Nemesis. And there we have Senna. He's gotten himself a 0.7 second penalty. Probably be able to check that before the end, but he's so far ahead of Wilco that I think, well, not that far ahead actually. I think he's about 5 or so seconds ahead. There we have Plux. And he's gotten ahead of Smith. I think Smith is struggling now on those worn tires. Plux will definitely stay out for another 3, maybe 4 laps. I'm gonna gamble. Smith will have to go in possibly after this lap and get some new boots. And he'll be good for another maybe 4 laps. And Gadget, he's still staying out on worn tires and low fuel. He's been out for 8 laps now. I think he's definitely trying to go for a 1-stop. If he can last the fuel for another lap, but it will be a gamble. King Kim is right behind. And as we all know, King Kim has been extremely dangerous in this season. Looking for being his best season ever in Tier 1. Looking to be his best season. Oh, I can't speak. And Gadget is still staying out for 1 more lap. So I think this will be his absolute last lap before he heads to pit. He might be on fuel map 3. Possibly. There we have the red fuel blink. Ricey and Muller have both gone into the pit. Muller has a little bit low fuel, so he'll have to top that off a little bit. Lorcas and Ben is passing the pit lane right now. Will they come out ahead of Ricey? I think Lorcas will. And Ben comes ahead of Muller, so yeah. Oh, and Ben misjudges his braking a little bit. Well, he managed to shred that penalty. Lorcas with a 1.4. Kim now closing in on Gadget. This is what's gonna make Kim dangerous. Kim doesn't need to go in for at least a few more laps. And yeah, look at Gadget's fuel. It's looking very low. His tires have had enough. Very good tire management though from Monsieur Gadget. 8 laps, 9 laps on Warn Racing Soft. He's used basically all his fuel in one stint. None of the other guys have managed to do that so far, I think. Look how close Kim is. I think Kim might be able to make a move down this straight. Here he comes. Gadget just lets Kim through. No point in fighting. That puts Kim up into third. Will this have determined Gadget's fate in this race? Will he have lost the podium because of his one stop? Or is this one of the most ingenious moves he's ever made in DREC? Remains to be seen at the end of the race. We are back at lap 10. Kim has also been into the pits. Gadget has now topped off his car with 91%. Smith there is coming up to the Mulsanne straight, and there we have Plux. He has passed the first chicane at the Mulsanne. His tires are starting to go again, so it's probably going to be a lap or two before he goes in. Here we have Muller out on fresh tires. Here we have Gadget, and right behind we have Mr. Ben, Mr. FIA. No, F off, F off, F off. Will he try and challenge Gadget here? Oh, and he goes for an outside move. Will he try and take the inside? Gadget's fallen down all the way to 7. And Ben overtakes Gadget. Beautiful move down the Mulsanne. Whoa, and I think... No, it just looked like Ben was screwing up, but it was just dust. Now Gadget has the run on Ben. Goes for an inside move. And he moves in back behind Ben again. Gadget's balls are big, but not that big. No offense. There we have Plux. Will he go in after this one? Or will he stay out? Plux stays out for one more. There we have Smith. Smith has really dropped off now. His pit stop couldn't have taken that long, could it? Go to the line of timing. Smith is now 33.9 seconds behind Smith, Plux. 11 seconds behind that is Kim. 7 seconds behind that is Muller. 4 is Ben. Gadget is 0.3. So I think this is going to be a close race to the finish for the final podium. Oh, and we have Muller. He goes deep. Might pick up a penalty from that. Yep. There we have Ben and Gadget. Let's take a look at these two. Ben is on considerably more worn tires than Gadget, but as we know, Ben is no quitter. Very strong driver, just been extremely unlucky over the past few seasons. Oh, and Gadget goes off, little spin out the last chicane, and that puts Ricey right up his back alley. And I think Ricey will pass Gadget. Oh yeah! That puts Gadget down into 7th and Ricey up into 6th. Oh, and Ricey goes deep. Wide. I think Gadget's motivation has been a little bit broken. I don't think he suspected to be this far down after his first pit stop. I think also that little spin of his over the first chicane and the start of, what was it, lap 6? Didn't do Gadget any favors. It brought Kim right up his behind, and yeah. Senna is up into 8th. Lorcas is down to 9th. I don't know what's happened to Lorcas, but yeah, he's had a pit stop. There we are, Wilco on worn tires. He should probably get in the next lap and get rid of those. Get some new boots on. There we have Plux. Fuel is looking low. He should be able to come out ahead of Smith again, I imagine. He is 30 seconds ahead. But he has to bring on a lot of fuel. Maybe 5 or 6 laps worth. 5, possibly 4 or 5. Here we are at start of lap 12. Plux has been into the pits. We have Smith. He's coming up fast. He's gained a lot of time on Plux now. He's now 7.5 behind the leader. And Ben has gone into the pits to get some new boots, possibly some fuel, some go-go juice. Here we have Ricey. Ricey's fallen down to 6th again. I think Ricey's tires are starting to show some wear, and we have the tire master, Gadget, in 5th. Can Gadget make up some time? Can he possibly snag the 3rd place from Muller and Kim? Have about 19 minutes to go. There we have Muller slowly catching up to the king. The name King comes from Kim being a champion in season 1 and 2 of the Drivers' Room Group C. So the name has kind of stuck since then. Maybe I should get a King sticker or something on the cars. That would be cool. Das could probably whip something up. There we have Smith and his beautiful looking livery. There we have Plux, the champion himself. Oh, rats! I couldn't help it, Plugs. I'm sorry. Rats. The leader of the Spice Boys, as we call them, the member of Made for Racing, Spice Boy number 1. I think we should give them individual Spice Boy names. What do you think? There we have Mr. Wilco. He's dropped down all the way to 10th. Must have had some problems in the earlier stages of the race, the pits. Here we have Lorcas falling down to 9. Senna got himself up to 8th. He's just ahead of Lorcas. And he's starting to catch up a little bit to Ben, but Ben has new tires. You probably won't need any more pit stops before the end. It's about 15 minutes to go. You shouldn't, whoa! Shouldn't need any more new tires. Ben. The Canadian Stallion. I'm just making up names as we go. There we have Gadget. He's dropped down to 6th again. I think he must have had a spin somewhere. And Ricey goes into the pits. Gadget will have a free track all the way up to Muller and Kim. I think Muller and Kim, they probably will need to take one final pit stop. Or could this last to the end for the both of these two guys? It remains to be seen. Should be 3, maybe 4 laps to go. There we have Smith. No one can do anything about the driver of the day. Plugs. And Muller's looking low on fuel. I think it will be one final pit stop for these two. Gadget's tires are already starting to go a little bit. I think if they pit right now and take on a few more liters, they could be good to the very end. There we have Ricey. He should be good to the very end now. Half tank of fuel and new Racing Soft, Super Soft. Here we have Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben. Ooh. Some tire smoke. Beautiful looking livery as always. There we have Lorcas. Mr. Senna. And Wilco. I think the battle will be between these two. They are, I think, some of the closest on the field right now. We also have Ben and Lorcas, but Ben has superior tires. He should be able to hold Lorcas off. But better not jinx it. One small mistake, one little wheel spin, one little drift on the rear wheels, and you'll lose the advantage. Call it the commentator's curse. But I think Ben should be good in, yeah. Muller and Kim has both gone into the pits. Let's see what both of these guys do. Muller will have to refuel a little bit. I don't think Kim will have to refuel as much. Let's see. Kim takes on. He takes on a lot. What about Muller? Muller takes on. What does Muller take on? Kim took on a little bit more. Gadget has gone up into fourth. Could this be a three-way battle for third? And Muller's gotten himself a 1.7 second penalty out of the pits. What? Or maybe it was that stupid chicane. The track limits, like I've said earlier, is just insane on Le Mans. As we all know now, Muller has the freshest tires out of him and Gadget, and he goes for a move on the outside just before the first chicane on the Mulsanne straight. He goes up into fourth. It was almost like Gadget gave that away, didn't even want to fight it. Fight it. And I think Muller, yeah, Muller got himself a little bit more penalty. What the hell? This track is insane on penalties, and I think Gadget is looking for a move into the... No, he just sits behind Muller. Oh, another half-second penalty for Muller. He now has a 3-second penalty to shake. Oh, that can't be fun. I know from experience, these penalties aren't fun. We should really have the daily and FIA race penalty gates. At least everyone would be forced to have the penalties removed. In my eyes, it would be more fair. Bring for more interesting racing instead of just racing with penalty all over the race and until the actual finish line. Wow, and Muller just keeps on racking up those half-second penalties. I could burn him in the end. And Gadget still trying to follow. Kim trying his best now to survive for the last 9 minutes. Muller, he will have to shake off that penalty. Looks like Gadget can't keep up with Muller now. Muller has, of course, superior fresh tires. And Gadget goes deep. Gadget can't keep up right now. His tires are, oh yeah. The best life out of these tires have come and gone. If he can secure fifth, at least it will bring home good points. We have Ricey, we have Ben, and Lorcas. Lorcas has caught up significantly now. Come on, Ben, do not make a mistake. Keep this 7th. And he gets himself a 1-second penalty over the chicane. Same with Lorcas. See how close Lorcas is. Don't do anything stupid now. Oh, and he goes on the inside. Ben doesn't even defend it. Oh, and Ben, I think he will get a bit. Oh! They both missed that chicane, unfortunately, but Lorcas came out the winner in that one. hell of a race so far from these two. Good to see some action in the ending stages of the race. There we have Senna, Wilco. Let's see how it goes with Mr. Plux. Plux has gotten himself a little penalty as well. I think penalties on Le Mans is more or less impossible to hold off or to escape. Sorry, my voice is breaking. Need another drink. Get a dry throat. And we have Smith with a 3-second penalty. Oh, look at his tires. He's really really beating the life out of those. It's 8 minutes to go, and he will have to pit, I think. Unless he's gonna gamble it and just try and stay ahead. There we have Kim and Muller. And Gadget has fallen off quite a lot. Whoa! Keep losing grip on the back end. At least the one-stop worked. There we have Muller. He's slowly catching up to the king. This could get dangerous. We have Ricey. Alright, starting lap 16. Kim has gone over. He's still in third. Muller closing in behind. We have Gadget still in fifth. Ricey is slowly catching up a little bit, but I don't think he will be able to make a move on Gadget unless Gadget just pins it. Doesn't look like he does. Here we have Ricey. Lorcas has gotten himself a good gap down to Ben now. Ben has burned off most of the tire life. I think it's all about just getting the car home and grabbing the points. That's the most important thing. Just don't take any risks. Tier 1 is dangerous in the fact that the heavy damage system is on. It is a thing I have tried to make the guys realize that it doesn't belong in Gran Turismo. It's too unbalanced. But at the same time, I really think the heavy damage should be present in all tiers if the damage model was properly coded, properly made. Look at the gap Plux has down to the rest. I want to marry his skill. That's what I want to do. I want to marry Plux's skill and consistency. I think I need to make a deal with the demon or something and just make sure Plux isn't as awesome as he is anymore. I think that needs to be done. Smithy. I think his nitro fuel has run out. That's why he isn't leading this race anymore. I finally got ya. I'm still looking for the nitro fuel, but I think he's stashed some on a place I can't find. Maybe he's got some honey badgers protecting it, and I'm staying away from those creatures and goats. Most of all, goats. I'm not dealing with goats. And Plux is setting off on his final lap of the race, lap number 17. There we have Mr. Smith. Oh, look now at the gap between Kim and Muller. Just gonna go through the field real quick and stay with these two. Ricey is catching up a little bit to Gadget. Lorcas is looking safe from Ben. Ben is looking safe from Senna. And there's a big gap down to Wilco. So let's stick with the fight between Kim and Muller. This is gonna get interesting now. The final lap begins. I think Gadget will be able to get into the last lap. Yeah, same with Ricey. Lorcas and Ben, I think, will be able to finish their final lap. Senna will, and I think Wilco is on his absolute final lap. All right, let's stick with these two for the remainder. Plux is basically the winner already. The battle for third is on. We are on our final lap, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be between King Kim and Muller. Who has the biggest balls in the last lap? Who has the biggest set of nerves left? Who is less exhausted? Kim is really trying now to get away, but Muller's so close. It's not going to be able to. He's not going to be able to break the slip. Muller has a 1 second penalty too. If he can't shake that, Kim will get third. He can technically do as he did with Plux at Fuji. Just stay behind. And Muller has gotten himself almost 2 seconds of penalties now. Will he go for the inside move on Kim? No, he puts himself in behind. Muller's getting close. This could be it. Kim is going defensive. Muller's gonna go on the outside. Oh, this is gonna get close. No one wants to yield. Oh, and they both go off on the grass. Kim manages to stay more to the tarmac than Muller. Muller and Kim pushed every last inch of their skill levels left, and Kim was the one closest to the black stuff and managed to survive. Oh, wow. I think that was a lucky break from for the King, for sure. That will make King Kim end up in third. Very good podium from King Kim yet again. 2 podiums in a row. There we have Smith finishing in second place. Nitro fuel went out. Kim will come home in third. It would have been Gadget's spot if he didn't make that tiny little mistake at the first chicane. But that's the way of racing. There we have Muller coming home in fourth. There we have Gadget. He will come home in fifth with Ricey right behind. Good race from Ricey. Lorcas will come home in seventh. There we have Ben. He's gotten himself some damage. Probably got a little bit too careless. Bye-bye, everyone. All right, that concludes round 6 for Tier 1. Plux comes in at 50 points, Smith with 44, King Kim with 32, and Gadget with 22. It was a good long slipstreaming of a race, and yeah, come back next time for round 7 of Tier 1, and we'll try and finish off Season 3 as fast as possible. Thank you all for watching, come back next time, and bye bye.